Welcome, everybody. My name is Pam Allyn, and I'm a literacy educator and the founder of LitWorld. I'm here today to have a very special conversation about an incredible, powerful book called Elly, My True Story of the Holocaust. I'm really so grateful to welcome two amazing teachers, Shannon and Kerry-Ann. Please join me on screen. Hi, both. Oh, it's so good to see you both. I'm so happy you're here with me. I really have been looking forward to this conversation. This is such an important book, Elly's book, and to be in company with both of you is amazing. So I would love for each of you to introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about yourselves, and then we'll dive into this important conversation.
Sure. I'm Shannon Langston. I teach fifth grade near Cincinnati, Ohio. And I am just so grateful and honored to be here to talk about Elly with the two of you.
And I'm Kerry-Ann Reeves. I teach fourth grade in New Rochelle, New York. And just like Shannon, I am happy and honored to be here to talk about Elly's story as well.
Kerry-Ann and then Shannon, what was the experience for you as a teacher reading this book?
Well, being that it's a story of survival, it really pulled me in. It was just so powerful, and just hearing it from her perspective, and she brings you right in, so you feel as if you're right there experiencing everything with her.
Kerry-Ann, I couldn't agree more. I feel like so many times we oversimplify the dark moments in our history. And with this book, they've learned so much more. So it helps not only to build empathy and to help learn the history of the Holocaust, but it really gives them a new perspective. And they even shared with me that this book makes them want to be a better person, that it teaches them how we should treat others and that we need to make our world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, I think what you're both saying is so profound. So this is a book that has enormous potential for the classroom, I think, on so many levels. Can you each share with me, I know you both have great ideas about how we can make this book feel central to our teaching and engaging to our students and also powerfully changing for them. Can you each share just a little bit of some of the ideas I know you're percolating?
One activity that I would do with my students using Elly's story is seeing how the time period affects the character. How do the events during a certain time period affect how a character feels, what a character does, how a character thinks? Because they've heard about this account through someone who's being hidden. They've also heard the Holocaust account through someone on the run. Now they're hearing the account through someone's firsthand experience.
Initially, I just want to have a conversation with the kids, and I want them to speak. I want them to have an opportunity just to let their voice be heard and ask questions. But also, I think it's important to you compare and contrast other firsthand accounts, and even compare and contrast historical fiction. You can find a historical fiction text and see, are there any of the elements that are within that text that Elly experienced as well?
To add on to what you've both said, something that really was on my mind a lot as someone who creates a lot of content for classrooms, I was thinking a lot about what kinds of writing could come out of this for our students. I love the idea of paying witness to their journey through this story, and being present for them as they uncover their feelings and shock, showing them that their voices do count, and writing about that, keeping journals, keeping writers' notebooks, really making sure that they know that their voices will matter, not later, but now.
Right. And there is a part in the story where Elly does pull the reader in, where she had to make a very hard decision. And she ends that chapter by saying to the reader, asking the reader, you become the judge. You let me know what you think about the decision that I made. So that part, when I read that part, I said that would be a great way for my students now to respond to Elly and to let her know, well, based on what I know or how I'm feeling, this is what I think about the decision that you made. And these are my reasons why.
One idea I had with my students was to almost have them write an opinion piece. One idea might be to write about, what do you think it took for those individuals to make it through the concentration camps. What type of person, what character traits do you need to have when you are faced with such horrific circumstances?
Yeah, I think all of that is so powerful because you're right. That's such a great practice for our students to think, what's my resilience? What is already within me?
Elly helps with adding to the resources that we have now, adding to the conversations that we're having now. I like to tell my students that history is messy, and we go back to those messy moments to learn so that now in the present and in the future, those things don't happen again. So Elly's story becomes so much more powerful and important because it's a time period that is messy, but we're learning about it and talking about it so that those things don't happen again. Because empowering the students now to understand that you have a voice and you can make a difference. And Elly does show that because she's lending her 15-year-old voice to make a difference now.
I really just want to thank you both so much for being with me today. And I just wish everybody listening, I hope you two will all feel the way we do about Elly. We're grateful to Elly. If you're listening, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we honor you and we're with you in company. So thank you, everybody.